Hello, top of the morning to you. Happy St. Patrick's Day, and also Happy St. Joseph's Day on Thursday, March 19th. You know, St. Joseph is the patron saint of fathers, and of course, he rules over the family and over the home. So we celebrate him very, very much. My name is Gloria J. York. I'm a master tarot reader since over 25 years and a spiritual channeler since birth. Also, a best-selling author of the #1 bestseller, Medical Manslaughter. True story. Will your doctor cause your death? It's gotten 5-star reviews. It's on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Read it, and I promise it will save your life. So here we are today doing a general read for the sign of Gemini. Whether you have Gemini as your sun, your moon, your rising, even your Venus sign, which is your love sign. Spirit assures me that throughout this reading, there will be a message in here or messages specifically for you. Now, I know that's a little hard to believe because over 1,000 people are viewing these videos, but Spirit has promised me that that is a fact. You will receive a message. Now, this reading is being videoed on March 15th, and normally it runs 30 to 45 days, but Spirit has assured me that the messages here today will be appropriate and will unfold all the way into June. So you've got quite a long span here for these messages to unfold, a couple of months. And so this is the pot of gold reading. And at the end of the reading, I'm going to ask you to scroll all the way down in the comments section. And if you want to join our contest, our pot of gold contest, leave your name and your email. And one lucky winner is going to win a free 35-minute reading with myself. So, that being said, let's get started. Let's see what's coming up for Gemini. Your initial card is the Two of Pentacles, which tells me that you are going to have to make a decision regarding money in 2 instances. There's a couple of things that are going to come up, and you're going to have to decide which one it is. It's probably purchases, and you're not going to be able to make both. So you're going to have to decide which way you want to go. And, you know, crossing this and accenting this decision about money, 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 which is on your mind. There's this journey and trip that you're wanting to take. Very, very much so you want to take it. And this decision is weighing on you too, because as you know, we have a very deadly virus that's going around throughout the various countries and even here in the United States of America. And so we can't just take off like we would want. And oh, so many of us would like to take off. Go away, relax, have fun. But the situation is what it is. And so that, I think, is what your decision is going to have to be made, that you're thinking about. Should I go or shouldn't I go? And actually, as I'm looking into the future here of your cards, that decision is going to be made for you. And at the root here, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So money is surrounding you. And so there's a message coming to you about money. It could be money from stocks. It could be money from another type of investment that you're in. But money, the conversation about money is definitely going to be in the forefront, and already is, This, because this is right in the immediate. Now, what you have had to do in the past, the recent past, is you've had to exercise temperance. And that is telling me, with, of course, Spirit's help, that there have been a various difference of opinion around you. People have had different opinions about what should be done, what course should be taken, what money should be spent, what should we do? And you've had to be the one in the middle, the mediator, the one that told everybody, calm down. This is what we have to do. This is what we're going to do. And many times, it's not what you want to do, but what you know is right. And so you have always had to exercise using your mind instead of your heart. When you know a decision has to be made, and many times, like I say, it's not an easy one to make. It doesn't make the people around you happy, but you've had to make it. And yes, it involves not only money, but it involves good common sense. Your destiny is the Knight of Rods. And that is a message and a change in regards to the job. Now, I don't mean a change as far as losing your job. I mean a change within the job, the way the job has to be done. And so that is what you're going to be exploring. How else can we do this job and do it well? Because we're in the midst of so much change that's occurring within the universe that now we're going to see that we cannot continue to do a lot of things the way we've always done them. As a matter of fact, in many cases, it'll never be that the way things used to be. Now, as we go now into the future, and we look here at the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups designates what Spirit is telling me in your regard is you having to make a lot of hard decisions with the people that you love. You've had to put your foot down many times when you didn't really want to, but you knew it was right. You had to be the strong one in your family, in your relationship, the one that says, this just can't be right now, no matter how many people protest. You had to be the one with the cool head and the one that was actually giving them the news that at this particular time, this is the course of action we have to take. Now, what you fear as I'm looking into your future, we have here the Seven of Swords. Now, you are smart enough to know that things are different today, different than they have been. And so you know that people are going to be watching you and others, people that don't have your best interest at heart, people that have less than you, who might be jealous of you, envious of you. But they know that you are accomplished and that you have much. And so there is someone or people that are going to be looking at you for not only your leadership, because you are a leader, and they do respect that fact about you. They know that 9 times out of 10 you're going to pick the right course, and they'd like to follow you. So just be aware that people are looking at you and looking at what you have. And I know you're fearful that they might try to take what you have. They might try to approach you. Okay? But from what I can see here, that is not going to happen. But still, be on guard. And I know you are. The card that surrounds you with the friends and the colleagues and the neighbors, the workers, family. We have the Emperor, and the Emperor is a very strong person. The Emperor is a leader. The Emperor has good common sense. I would say you are the Emperor. You are the one that people look to for the guidance. And you're very vocal about it. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing, that you are in control. You're looking ahead, not only of the good things that may happen, but you're also always on guard of what could happen just in case something goes wrong, just in case someone decides to visit my home unannounced or whatever in that regard. And so the Emperor, like I said, is connected so much to the Queen of Cups. Okay? And many a times when it's a queen, you think, oh, well, that's a woman. No, the queen could also be a man. But you are definitely the Emperor here in this scenario here, with the leadership qualities and good common sense. Now, when we get to what you desire and what you want, I connect that always to the destiny, which of course was your Knight of Rods, and in regards to job. And job, of course, means money, and so it's all intertwined. And yours is the 10 of Cups, and here it is. And so the 10 of Cups is what you're desiring is to be surrounded by happiness and love. That's what you want. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. Or should I say, it should be pretty simple. Because that's really what you desire. You desire the love in your family and in your home, comfort, security. And you will have that. You have a lot of that already. And you will continue to have it even more. So, some of these frustrations that have been popping up, and, you know, the Emperor has a lot to do even also with the government. And right now, the government might be saying, stay in for 2 weeks to a month. Everything's coming to a halt. We've got this, like I said, horrendous virus. And in order to try to kill it, we got to stop being together. We have to be alone. We have to be separated. And you don't particularly like that. None of us do. To be quarantined and being told, well, you just got to stay home. You're an active guy. You're the communicator of the universe. You need to be out there. You need to be talking, people are listening to hear your voice and your message and how you're going to handle things and what should we do. But at this time, you might have to do what you do from the confines of your own home. So you work from home. That's all. You work from home. And you know what? You're going to like it. You are. You're going to like it. And so we have that situation. And as our final destiny, we have the Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords is a young person with a message. Her message or his message is in regards to an idea that he or she has and wants to bounce it off of you and hoping that you'll get on board. And from what we can look at here and what I'm listening to Spirit as they keep telling me what the cards are meaning for you, Gemini, you are going to get on board. You are. It's going to be different. It's going to be a whole new operation and an idea, way of doing things. But it won't be forever. And what it puts you through at this point will bring you closer to your Creator, closer to God, because you will sit there and you will really talk to God. Now, I know you're a deeply spiritual person anyway. You've had this connection to God. Most of you have kept it. But now you're going to really, really dig deep inside. And you're not going to be reading words that somebody else wrote. You're not going to be saying these words that maybe you've said for over 20 years. Reading from a book. No. You're going to be talking from your heart to your Creator. Just like you would talk to anyone sitting next to you that you love. And you're going to tell him what you like, what you don't like, what you fear, what you want, what's making you happy, what's making you sad, what's hurting you. What would you like to change? What ideas do you have that you haven't been able to get off the ground? You're going to have these real good, deep conversations. And you're going to feel so much better when it's all over with. You're going to, in essence, reborn. You are. It's going to be a different you. You're going to look at things differently. You're going to handle things differently. And you're going to be a lot happier. That's the beautiful thing about it. That'll be the result. Pure happiness. Which is what you're wishing for deep, deep within your heart. Now, I always pull an extra card, and I did pull an extra card for you, and look what came up. The Believers. Now, I'll tell you, that card, I don't think has ever come up as an extra card. Some people, some tarot readers, don't even put it in the deck. You know why? Because it has no meaning, at least in the tarot books. But Spirit has told me its meaning is believe. Believe, and it'll happen. Don't forget that. Believe, and it will happen. Think those positive thoughts. Erase all negative, think positive, and whatever you think, it will eventually rotate into motion, and it will materialize right in front of you. And you'll say, I didn't think that could happen. I really didn't think that could happen. But because you believe, it will happen. So I hope that you enjoyed this read, Gemini. And if you did, I ask you to please click on like, share with your neighbors and your family, and do subscribe so that you get my videos each time I post. And as you can see, I pop up very often. You never know when. And do scroll all the way down. Leave a comment. I do read the comments. I love your comments. Thank you. And leave your name and your email so that you might win the Pot of Gold free reading, 35 minutes with me. And I look forward to having that personal read with you. So I wish you a happy St. Patrick's Day and a beautiful happy St. Joseph's Day. God bless you and stay safe.